If you are looking for a new pre-built PC, Skytech is one of the best pre-built PC websites in the entire market. They have some amazing discounts, and that's why I am updating this video. Now, with some of the coupon codes from this month, you can save up to $500, which is an insane discount, and don't worry, I will get to that in a second. I will show you the best pre-built PC for 1080p, 1440p and 4K for different budgets. That way, it doesn't matter if you are working with a tight budget or if you have a lot of money, you will get the perfect PC for the price in this video, and I will show you the level of performance in case you want to buy one of these systems, which by the way will be linked down below in the video description. With that being said, let's start. If you want a cheap system for under $1,000, I recommend you getting the Skytech Nebula. This one has the i5 12400F, which is an amazing CPU, combined with the RTX 4060, which is one of the best graphics cards for 1080p resolution. In high demanding titles on high to ultra settings, and I'm talking about games like Cyberpunk 2077 or The Last of Us Part 1, you can expect between 85 to 90 plus FPS on average, which is a really good number considering these are high demanding titles. And if you want to play easier to run games such as Fortnite, for example, then you can expect 240 plus FPS in competitive settings at 1080p. Keep in mind that on Amazon you can get this exact same system with a better CPU in the i5 13400F instead of 12400F for a cheaper price. So this is the only time that I'm going to say that maybe you should take a look at the Amazon alternative, which I will leave in the description as well with this PC. But if you want to buy a gaming PC directly from the company, this one is amazing for under $1,000. You can play any game at 1080p, and you can also play at 1440p if the game that you want to play does not require more than 8 gigs of VRAM. So if you want to play a game like GTA 5 at 1440p or even higher demanding games, as long as they are not going to take more than 8 gigs of VRAM in your favorite in-game settings, then this system is also 1440p capable. Now the next one is a 1440p gaming PC. So this one is the best value in my opinion for 1440p resolution, and I'm talking about the Skytech Blaze 4 Mini. This one has the RX 7800 XT for the graphics card, which is one of the best price to performance GPUs in the entire market for 1440p resolution. You can also play at 1080p with this graphics card and achieve 120 plus FPS on average in high demanding titles, and at 1440p you can expect around 90 plus FPS. And remember, I'm talking about very high demanding games, so in easier to run games like Fortnite or Valorant you can expect 240 plus FPS at 1440p competitive settings. This one has a Ryzen 7 processor, and you get 32 gigs of RAM instead of 16 like the Skytech Nebula, and this is going to be beneficial if you want to do other tasks such as streaming, content creation, or just any productivity work. Then you get a 1TB Gen 4 SSD, and the total price for this system is $1,220, which is an amazing price in terms of value for a 1440p gaming PC. Now moving up in price, you have the upper mid-range 1440p gaming PC slash 4K system. This one is in the middle because you can use it for both 1440p very high FPS, but you can also use it for 4K resolution depending on the game that you want to play. And the reason why this one is so good for both resolutions is because you get the RTX 4070 Ti graphics card combined with the Ryzen 5 7600X CPU. In my current PC I have a 4070 Ti with an i5 processor that's actually very similar in terms of performance compared to this one, and let me tell you, I play at 1440p myself and you will not be disappointed with this system. You can also use it for 4K, however keep in mind that the 4070 Ti comes with 12 gigs of VRAM, which for most games is going to be fine even at 4K, but if you want to play the latest AAA high demanding titles on ultra settings, some of them may require more than 12 gigs of VRAM. So I do recommend you doing your research before buying this system for 4K. However, at 1440p there's very few games that require more than 12 gigs of VRAM, so amazing system for 1440p ultra, actually maxed out experience, and you can achieve around 115 plus FPS on average at 1440p ultra settings in high demanding games, and around 65 plus FPS at 4K ultra in high demanding titles. Keep in mind that with the RTX 4070 Ti you get DLSS and DLSS 3, which is frame generation, which means that if you want to play at 4K you can turn on the upscaler and achieve higher FPS, and instead of achieving 65 FPS on average you will be achieving closer to 75 or 90 plus FPS depending on the game and depending on the exact settings. So overall amazing system for $1,600, which in my opinion is a very nice price for this level of performance. And here you also get 32 gigs of RAM, but this time is DDR5 memory instead of DDR4, which is going to be faster. With the next one we have quite more expensive system in the Skytech Skytech Eclipse 2. With this one you get a $300 coupon code discount that will be in the description, so if you want this PC to be $300 cheaper, just go ahead and before buying it, put that coupon code and there you have it. Now the reason why this one is so much better than the last one is because of the graphics card difference. Instead of the RTX 4070 Ti, here you are getting the RTX 4080 Super. If you are a beginner, you are probably getting lost with these numbers, but basically the 4080 Super is a 4K resolution graphics card, so if you want to play at 1440p, the last one is going to be way more than enough for most games. However, if you want to play at 4K and you want to play on the latest, most high demanding AAA titles, then a 4080 Super is going to be a much faster graphics card. And then for the CPU, you get the fastest CPU in the entire market in the Ryzen 7 7800X3D. That being said, if you want to play higher CPU demanding games like Fortnite low settings or competitive settings, or you want to play high-end simulators like Cities Skylines or Microsoft Flight Simulator, then you can expect way higher frame rates because the CPU is much faster. So if you have a 1440p monitor and you have this amount of money to spend, you can also buy this system, achieve higher frame rates, and then eventually upgrade to 4K if you want to. At 4K resolution, you can expect around 85 plus FPS on average in high demanding titles. This is native resolution, so if you turn on DLSS, it's going to be closer to 100 or 120 depending on the game and the settings. And this system is also very strong when it comes to ray tracing performance, in case you are interested in playing with ray tracing enabled. Now the total price before the coupon code is $2,850, but after you apply this coupon code that I'm talking about, it's going to be around $2,550, which is quite expensive, but honestly this system is great in terms of 4K resolution. So if you have money to spend, this one is the one that you should be looking at. And if you want the best of the best, I have two options for you. I have the best gaming PC, and then I have the best content creation plus gaming system from Skytech. The best gaming PC is this Skytech Prism 3, which has a $300 coupon code again, so in the end the price is going to be around $3,000 instead of $3,300. And here you get the RTX 4090, which is the fastest CPU in the entire market, where you can expect over 110 FPS on average at 4K ultra native resolution. And then you get the fastest CPU in the market in the Ryzen 7 7800X3D, so you get the fastest CPU and the fastest graphics card. That being said, you get the fastest gaming performance in the entire market, and this is going to be the best of the best for gaming for everyone, so you should never spend more than this if you want the best gaming performance. However, if you want to combine gaming with content creation, then you should be looking at the same Skytech Prism 3, but this one is the upgraded version. And the reason why this one is better when it comes to content creation is because you get the i9 14900K, which is much better than the 7800X3D when it comes to content creation and those productivity work applications. When it comes to gaming at 4K, it is going to achieve the same numbers except for the power draw and temperatures, because the 14900K is more beefy and it's going to require better cooling. However, keep in mind that here you get a 420 liquid cooler, which is all that you are going to need even for this i9 high-end processor. But yes, basically it's the same CPU for gaming as the 7800X3D in terms of the level of gaming performance or FPS, but if you are a creator, this one is much better. And you also get more RAM. You get 64 gigs of RAM instead of 32 gigs, which is going to be ideal for those professional content creators out there. This PC is $3,930, but is on a $500 discount after you apply the coupon code, so the price is going to be around $3,430. So yes, it is more expensive than the last one, and it is worth it only if you're a professional content creator or if you work on something that you know is going to be very high demanding on your CPU, or if you need more RAM. Thank you guys for watching. In the top link in the description you will have my personal PC help in case you want to ask me anything regarding your budget and your needs, and leave a like if you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one.